Just the one night?
Sure, but groschen first. These are harsh times.
Here you go.
You got it all to yourself. No one will disturb you.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. The middle room is yours. Goodbye.
Do the rooms then stay linked for all time, or only while you're renting those rooms? A few days is basically to the end of the game. Is the chest capacity infinite at the inn? I believe so. Yeah, Barkidus, you could actually learn pretty well in one day if you have the stamina and the time to just sit there and train. Suspension of disbelief. Insert here. He must be in that building.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It's a good thing you're here. We need a helping hand. You can take the cure to the villagers and make sure they take the right dose.
Oh crap, how do I know how much
I'll
is
take
the
care
right
of
dose?
Melekar and Straw. You go around the rest of the houses.
They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
Welcome to medieval times. Peasants and their silly belief systems. Okay, let's see here. remember there was this... Well, her husband died, so I wonder if she even needs it. There's nobody here. Like, I don't know where all the sick people are is the problem. This dude's wife was sick. I remember that much because we fought. No, never mind. This is the brother dude.
Brother, is that you? We have to hitch up the sled.
Yes, yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
Yes.
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
Shit. Sorry. Didn't mean to trespass. I don't know where all these other houses are, though. That was one. He'd already given it to that lady over there. That lady's husband had died. I'm just like, no idea where all these places are. He's in there. These doors aren't marked. That door is not marked. You guys need it?
God grant you health. God bless.
You don't need it. Oh, well, hang on. That's marked.
What happened here?
Horror of horrors, Ma.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Thank you, that's all.
God bless.
Well, I'm gonna ignore the whole give water to everybody because this is like rather annoying trying to find every single house. I wonder if I am allowed to ignore it. Just go talk to the bailiff. Where was he?
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Ah, whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Thank Brother Nicodemus. Without him, there'd have been no potion.
I'll do that. Now open up that shed. Take care now.
Open up that shed. I gave water to him, so he's got water. I don't know who else needs it, damn it. Oh well. I'm really only here for the prisoner anyway. What shed is he talking about? This guy's sick?
Leave me be. I want to sleep.
No, he just wants to sleep. Where the heck? Southwest of me. ¿Qué pasa? Huh? Hang on, guys. Chris just walked in the room. All right. Chris is awake. She's doing morning chores, making breakfast. I got another cup of coffee. Oh, you know what I forgot? I did forget one thing. No, I didn't. It's just covered by my sweater and stuff. Where is the shed where this asshole is locked up? I'm genuinely confused. I much prefer to be handheld, Devon. I don't have the patience for quests that don't, like, at least tell me where to go.
Leave me be, all of you.
Like, it has a waypoint, but it's not... Yeah, wait, it's something by a lake. Or a pool of water. Something by a pool of water. Is what it's pointing me towards. But yet when I come up here, there's nothing here. Just these buildings. Did my dog just jump over the gate? Because, like, I don't know, like, what buildings we're supposed to be going to. Like, some of them are marked, not all of them are marked. I go into some of them. How's my nutrition? Nourishment's 85%. Good there. Like, just give me a fucking waypoint to the right place. Yeah, I don't see any buildings with a guard out front, though, Devon. He said shed, and I haven't seen a shed. I've seen buildings like this, but, like, there's nothing inside of them. And if it's something super obvious, I'm gonna feel like an idiot when I find it, but I haven't seen anything super obvious yet. Because the waypoint, this is what frustrates me. They give me a waypoint, which is the A. Right here. Interrogate the captive in Merhayed. I go to the waypoint, there's nothing there. Like, it's literally chicken coops and stuff. And it's like, well then what is your, like, town jail or whatever? I'm about to go Google this shit is what I'm gonna do. So I stop wandering around trying to find it. Remember one of the guards? No, the guards won't even talk to me. Yeah, because even this is just like a little hay shack. You're digging something out back. Yeah, this is a quality of life feature that I will 100% complain about. If you're gonna give me waypoints, make them accurate. Like, sometimes it makes sense where it's the whole area. Like, search for plants by the river, and then they highlight the whole area around the river. Or search the town for this person, and then you have to talk to people to find, like when we did the Gideon quest. Like, we had to talk to people, then we found out it was the priest, and then it gave us a waypoint straight to the church. Like, that makes sense. But this whole, like, the guy literally said, I'll open the shed. Well, then give me a waypoint to the shed. Don't make me keep searching the town to try to find your stupid little shed where you've locked your prisoner. Alright, I am going to Google this, because I'm not finding this. Yeah, you keep saying he's in a shed that's guarded. I don't see any buildings that are guarded here, so let me look this up. What quest is this? Questions and answers. So the picture on this still doesn't actually show me the waypoint for it. But it shows a building with 2 wooden doors. That is not a shed. I think it's this right here. That is not a shed. If this is the building. Yes. This is not a shed, guys. So, that is not a shed. That is a... A shed is much smaller. This would be a shed, like, or even smaller. Like, that's like a full-blown... That does not look like a shed at all. This is like a storage house. I am going to absolutely nitpick the shit out of that right there. That is BS. Be that as it may, at least we found him.
I can't bear the pain.
Nitpicking.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
How long do I have to wait, I wonder?
Punish? For what?
Yeah, this whole series of quests has been my least favorite in the game so far.
Mama.
Like, the whole layout and, like, go talk to these people, but we're not going to tell you where their houses are. We're gonna mark the whole fucking town with a highlight, and it's up to you to find the houses. Then you come back with a potion, and it's like, oh, well, I've healed these two. Now you go find the other ones, and it's like, well, where are the other ones? Because the ones I found before I went and got the potion, like the husband died, I went and buried him. The other guy's wife, he won't let me see her. Like, come on now, like...
God. Ow.
How fucking long do I have to wait, I wonder? Well, let's wait 4 hours. Hashtag first world problems. That's what this is.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
You better not, I gave you a potion.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all
follow
do.
the coin.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief, and the chief had the coin minted.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of Menhart gave them to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence. Apparently.
It's because they can't read.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
And does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's all.
Why did you attack Merhoyed?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army.
Burgers.
We got
Fries.
to talking and he told
Bacon.
me about Pribyslavitz.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da like a lord.
La-di-da!
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoyed, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord, and common footpads who hadn't a
Yeah, I'm
pot
familiar
to
with
piss.
Drip Rum.
Men came,
Probably my
men
favorite
went.
dish.
Lots of squabbles, the
well,
occasional murder. Old
there was a
cronies
few
and old rivals were
things.
meeting. Know what I mean?
I suppose so.
I spent quite a bit of time. I
There
had a
was one
Bulgarian
big
girlfriend
muddle.
for
The main thing was
8+
nobody
years.
asked questions.
So I spent a lot of time
I
in
didn't
Bulgaria,
give a damn who the
Macedonia,
chief was or what he had
etc.
in mind, or whether he had
And,
one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
Uh-huh.
There was this. I think, if I remember correctly, it's called Lutanitsa, which was a. It's a tomato and pepper like based. I don't want. It's not a jam, but it's a spread. But it's tomatoes and peppers and onions and garlic and sugar and spices, and it's just this delicious tomato, based spread that's great with like toast and all sorts of other things. It was absolutely delicious.